Would you like to learn how to conjugate the verb to have? This is your opportunity. Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Mirko and I'm your Italian tutor. So first come first. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel because every weekend I'm going to post videos and you have the chance to become a master of this beautiful language. But now we have to learn something interesting and new. We have to learn the verb to have. So the verb to have is an auxiliary verb and is quite irregular. So there is no other way, but you have to learn with your heart. Right? What do I mean? Basically, you're not going to find the same endings, but the verb keeps changing. But today we're going to learn the present tense, which is quite easy. And I'm going to tell you something interesting about these verbs. So now let's go back to the whiteboard. Da-da-da-da. So the infinitive of the verb to have in Italian is avere. Here we have our conjugation of the verb. So let's get started. So, io ho, tu hai, egli, sorry, lui, lei, egli is really because when you learn the verbs in Italian in the elementary school we say egli, ella. It's so automatic but it still comes. But now we prefer to use lui, lei to indicate she or he. Lui, lei ha. Noi abbiamo. Voi avete. Essi, loro hanno. So we can start seeing something really interesting. The first part of the verb has the same starts. Okay, so we have only different endings. So it's quite easy. O, I, a, pa. But then, the verb change here and here. So here we have abbiamo o avete. But then, just to complicate things, we go back to the same origin, like here, but with different endings. Why you have to complicate things? I know, but I think it's because it comes from Latin, but no, there is no other reason. Then, the second interesting thing, you can see the letter H. If you watch my previous video about pronunciation, you should remember that the letter H in Italian is not pronounced. So there is no difference to say this word or this word. This word and this one. This word and this word. You don't see the difference. For this reason, when we learn English, we don't pronounce the H. So you're going to hear from an Italian speaker, especially at the beginning, I still make some mistakes. You're not going to hear like house, but you're going to hear house. Home instead of, home instead of home. We are trying, it's not easy. So speaking, you don't see the difference. But the main problem is when you write, because these words have different meanings in writing. Also when you speak, but since you don't hear the H, you understand by the context. But in writing, there are mistakes that sometimes Italians make. I don't, but some do. What do I mean? Because, we are in a globalization, we are rushed, you have to run to work, you have to go to school, any excuse is possible. So you are typing fast, or you're writing a letter really quickly. And what's happening that you forget the letter H. And then, when you're at school, your Italian teacher takes the mark and threw to you. Because it's really a basic mistake, but sometimes it happens. So these words basically have different meanings. So these words have different meanings. Okay, so it's really important when you want to say have to put the H, and when you want to say something else, you don't put the H. Because ho, o, This one is a conjunction. This one is the verb to have. This one is the verb to have, and this one is a preposition. This one is the verb to have, and this one is when, for example, you want to say this one in English translated is ears. So you have to be really careful when you write, especially here, or here, or here. Two interesting things on the verb to have if we compare English into Italian. So in English, you use the verb to have with some words to make verbs. For example, I have a nap, I have a coffee, I have a shower. But in Italian, we don't use the verb to have to express these things. We use other verbs. And the second thing interesting is that when you want to say your age, we use this verb. We don't use to be. So in English, you would say, I'm 20. In Italian, I would say, io ho, do you remember the number? 20. So now, before closing the video, remember to subscribe, first of all. I'm going to say my age in Italian. Let's see if you can understand. I know that we didn't do this number, not because I'm old, but because we are going to do it later on. But let's try. If you understand, please write in the comment below. Are you ready? Io ho 30 anni. Did you understand my age? Let's see. Don't try to make mistake about my age because I'm really sensitive. So if you try to say a number that is really big, I'm going to So remember to subscribe. This is my lesson for today. And now I have to go, I'm sorry. Bye for now.